Good afternoon, guys. All my friends, family, everybody. Um, this has not been a good Thursday. I was supposed to go over to the our house we're moving into, and oh, by the way, had insomnia again last night. Didn't go to bed till yeah, I finally fell out at 3. Had to wake up at 5 to get my husband off to work. Then I went over to the trailer, and I was supposed to wait for the what? Oh, okay. Sorry, I just put wood in the fire and I had soot on my face. And went over there because I was supposed to wait for the power man to come and get the power turned on. Well, the idiots, I had to call them because I mean, when I walked in that trailer, I could see my own smoke from my mouth. It was that cold, and I could not even concentrate to even do any unboxing. Well, I did a few things, mind you, very few, for about an hour, for an hour's worth, and then I got in the car where it was warm, and I called them to find out if they when were they coming, because I mean it was cold in the house. Well, come to find out, somebody obviously, they weren't going to be able to come out today, even though it was scheduled for today, because a power pole was down or something like that. Something about a power pole, and they had to fix that. And then on top of that, well, the house that we're moving into, it belongs to our sister-in-law's family. Oh, it belongs to her. And the previous tenants ran up the electric bill to $800, which I don't know how you could get away with that without them shutting you off to begin with. And come to find out, when we went up there to go get the power, unbeknownst to us, they said we could get the power turned on. So, we went, okay, well, let's get the power turned on. They scheduled it to be on. And then they're like, well, a power pole has broke, we're having to fix that, but also we need to get your sister-in-law's permission to allow it to be turned on, even though we scheduled it to be turned on, and we've already got, and it's supposed to go in your name. So I found that out this morning, and I'm like, she won't be back until Saturday, because she works out of town like her husband, my brother-in-law does, my husband's brother. So I'm like, they won't be back till like Friday nights. And they're like, well, they'll have to call Monday morning and give us permission that it's okay for you to have the power turned on in your name, even though we've already got it in our name and already had it scheduled to be put on today. But they forgot to let us know we have to get her permission. She's got to give them permission, since the last people ran it up on her property for $800. I don't know why my Shih Tzu's barking. So that kindly pisses me off. Now, I know my water will be turned on Monday. That I do know. Thank you, God. I'll have water Monday. But we've got to be out of here and be in our house Saturday night. So I've got Saturday and Sunday, no power, no water. Monday, the water gets turned on. And then I got to wait for my sister-in-law, to call the electric company Monday to give them the permission to go ahead and just flip a switch, and then they won't flip the switch till the next day. So I got to wait till Tuesday to officially get the power to turn on. So I'm a little pissed off. And I don't remember if I told you guys yesterday that there's only 2 watermen in this district of Crossville. And one's working out there with my husband, and one is a newbie. And I don't remember if I told you guys yesterday they were going to come out. They were trying to come out yesterday and turn the water off, since we were getting water transferred over to the house. And I had to, deal with that and say, no, the water goes off here Saturday, and then transferred over there, Monday. Well, I had that all dealt with and everything. Thought that was all good. By the time I got back here from over at the other house, I'm telling you, this has been a bad day. Got over at my house at 7:30. Got back here at 9 o'clock. I had no water. Come to find out, the new guy did not get the order of not to shut it off until, it would be Monday is when they'd shut it off here to transfer it, because they don't work on weekends unless it's a big water leak. The new guy came out here and shut the water off and put a lock on it. So, because like I've told you guys many times before, vagrants have lived here before we moved in. So, the newbie came out and didn't get the order that don't shut the water off it because it's not being transferred until Monday, but came out and shut it off and put a lock on it. So I had to call the water company, and they said the main order from yesterday showing it don't turn it off until Monday, meaning this coming Monday, which would be the 30th, to be transferred, got misplaced somewhere from yesterday's guy. And now I have no water in this house because they've misplaced the order from yesterday when I called. And now I got a lock on my water meter because these idiots, this new idiot, didn't know not to shut it off until Monday. So now I have no water this weekend. I have power, but no water. No water. The good thing is since I harvest water, thank you God, I have plenty of drinking water. And, you know, we're going to have to take whore baths because this idiot, they misplaced the paperwork from yesterday when I called. Do not turn it off until Monday. They came out and locked it today. So I have no water today, which is Thursday, Friday. Because and here's the thing, if I tell them to come back out and turn it back on until Monday, they're going to make me pay $50 to come all the way back out here and turn it on, unlock it, and then lock it back Monday. And then I've already paid $50 to get it transferred over to the other house. So I'm like, screw it. I am not paying another $50 just because you misplaced the paperwork from yesterday. And the guy I saw yesterday told them, but they can't believe, that's just hearsay because he did not write anything down or document it. So here I am for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I'm counting when I move, and Sunday, Monday. 5 days with no water in this house, plus it don't get turned on till Monday afternoon over there. Because I refuse to pay another $50 for their screw up. So there's that part. Then, and then on top of it, you know, the electric bill. And now I'm waiting for next Tuesday for it to come on because they forgot to tell us we've got to get your sister-in-law's permission, even though we've already got your money. So, it's been a rough day. So, I'm so angry, and we're in and then we got the rain coming in Saturday. My brother-in-law is the one that's supposed to come here and load my car up because right now, I've got to get a new timing belt on her. So we're going to push her. I wish they'd have just went ahead and took her to the house when we first got her back instead of bringing her here, knowing we knew we were moving. But that was their stupid. So my brother-in-law is the one that's supposed to come and get my car and my four-wheeler. But that's supposed to be on Saturday, and it's going to be raining Saturday. Our high is 48. So I don't see him moving my car or anything Saturday. And he's got to go back and leave back out Sunday to go out of town to go back to start work Monday morning. So I'm a little pissed off today. I'm pissed off with the water company, and I'm sorry, excuse my grammar, but if you come out yesterday, and I know, I think I recorded it, you come out and I say, hey, don't turn it off, it's scheduled for Monday, and you've only got 2 water people that does this crap in this town, and you didn't, and it got verified they didn't turn it off yesterday because they knew it was supposed to be transferred. But then you got the other idiot that comes out this morning and locks the box, but now they're going to charge me to turn it back on here when I've already paid to turn it on over there Monday. For what? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? No, we're going to be over there. It's Friday, Thursday, Friday, for 3 days. They're going to charge me $50 to get it turned back on for 3 days just to turn around and transfer it over there. Just because they didn't, nobody decided to document it and write it down about don't turn it off. That upsets me. And then this county sucks with information and brains. And I don't have a good brain anymore, and I blame that on Lime, a lot of it. But, and then you take our money for an electric bill to get electric turned on. No matter what your credit is, it's $300 straight out the door just to get it turned on. And then we put it in both our names, but you forget to tell us, oh, by the way, we've got to get the landowner's permission until a week later, and then we find out. So, I mean, now even though you took our money and everything, you're just holding my money, and you can do what you want with, because you refused to turn the power on, which could have been turned on today, like it was scheduled to. If you'd have told us in advance, our sister-in-law or brother-in-law needed to call or contact you. So, and I got to tell my husband this. He has no clue, and he's going to be furious that we're moving over there with no water and no power because of the stupid idiot that turned it off here. And then the electric company who refused to let us know, oh, by the way, here, we'll take your money, but oh, by the way, a week later, we need this from you. It has been a bad day. It's beautiful outside. It's a beautiful day. Last night, I let my heater, the wood stove heater, die out. Which I wish I hadn't them. Even though our low is going to be like 38 or 39 tonight. Now that idiots turn the water off, and I'm going to have to pay $50 again to get it on for their stupidity, I'm have to, I mean, yes, I can warm water up on my stove, but I'm using the heater. So, and I let my heat die, where there was no embers at all. So, it has took me over an hour to finally get a fire started in that heater. It was a cold heat from how I had to restart it. And that has took me forever to get that started. Excuse me. And inhaling all that heat and that smoke and everything. So I'm not happy. And knowing the move is in 2 days, and knowing my brother-in-law is not going to move my car Saturday because, oh, it's going to be sprinkling. I love my brother-in-law, but I know he's not going to do this in the rain. I know he's not. I know he's not. And then now the idiots with the water company here doing what they did, and then a whole electric screw up. It just, when I came home, because I had to drive, obviously, to get to the house, I came home, I didn't even want to be bothered. I literally parked my car, well, that's my husband's car, in the backyard. And I locked the front gate and parked my car behind the house, so I'm not bothered. That's how furious I am. Because all I want to do is go to the water company and beat the holy bejesus out of them. Both of them. Especially the guy yesterday who didn't document and verify the situation. Don't turn it off Monday. But the idiot, the other newbie, didn't get notified of it at all. And then I want to go up there and go to Lori. I know her name is, I think it's Lori. I'm not saying her last name, through the electric company, and beat her brains in for not going, oh, by the way, you need to let your sister-in-law or brother-in-law know they need to notify us, even though we took your money. As far as my Lime today, my right hand, it's dead as a doorknob. It's not tingly, it's not numb, but it is completely dead. It feels dead. I will say that. But yeah, that's how my day's been. And I've got to go right down the road. Thank God he's working close. And I got to go pick up my better half and give him the news they locked the water and on their own stupidity. And he's gonna raise some cane because he works with the water district. So, unless they told him already, that the newbie come out here and did this, I'm going to have to tell him. Because I know there's only, like I said again, there's only 2 in this district that turns on and off water. One I met yesterday. The second newbie was today, who came up without me being here. So I know the good one, the one yesterday, is working with my husband today. So my husband might already know. And then I got to tell him about, hey, the electric company took her $300, but they're not turning it on yet. So I'm angry today. I am very, very angry. But that's been my day, and I'm taking my full-blown Zoloft this time, not half. Because I know it's for depression, anxiety, and all that good stuff, and I'm glad I started a hole today, because I don't know where my mind would be today after all this crap. And I know how I am when I'm angry. I literally black out and I think bad. So I'm glad I'm on the Zoloft and it's keeping me calm, but I'm angry, but how would I put this? I'm furious, but I'm not as furious as I normally am without Zoloft. So, yeah, that's been my Lyme day. So, you guys have a great, hopefully you all had a good day. Hopefully it was warm where you were. It's going to be cold tonight. Oh, yeah, like I said, it's going to be 48 for Saturday and 29 for our low Saturday night. And we're at our other house with no water and no power. So thank God we have a generator. Because we're going to have to use the generator for my little bitty heater. And I'm going to tell my husband, we're all going to go into our bedroom, close the door, bring the dogs, bring the blankets in, and we're all just going to hosh-posh right up in the room this weekend. Because of stupidity of these water and electric company. But you guys, hopefully you had a good day. God bless. Look for the silver lining, because if you don't, I promise you, no one else will. Bye, guys.